In response to the question that Kira just had regarding guns, Vice President Biden has said that people have nothing to worry about in terms of the government coming to take away their guns.
Right.
But if people own guns that are currently legal and the government passes a law to make those guns illegal, isn't that exactly what you'd be doing?
Well, no. Look, I think that people are going to be able to buy all kinds of guns and use them legally for protection, for sport, for hunting. What we're saying is there may be a small category of weapons that we think really can drastically increase the incidence of gun violence, and we already have some restrictions. I mean, we can't purchase a grenade launcher from a store, although there may be some folks who want to buy those. And the reason is we think that on balance, the Second Amendment does not automatically assume that any weapon that's available you can automatically purchase. And so this is a package that we're seeing some bipartisan support for. What I said was that I recognize there's a lot of passions on this issue, that people in rural communities, for example, feel differently about these issues than folks in urban communities. And we've got to be respectful of regional differences, but there are some common sense steps that we can take right now to reduce gun violence. And my hope and expectation is that Congress actually puts these to a vote, and we'll have a vigorous debate about all these issues. But I can tell you that having visited Newtown and visited with those parents just a couple of days after this horrific incident, anybody who talked to those parents or the siblings of those who were killed would say, we've got to crack down and do something to prevent this kind of violence. Even if we're reducing the odds that it's going to happen, just a bit and saving a few lives, it's well worth it.